So although I've been inactive lately, I felt like I should make a follow-up to that video about the mod requests. Which, by the way, this doesn't mean I've ended them or I've stopped taking them. You can still comment under this video, the Discord server, or go under that older video, comment your requests or whatever. Just don't be obnoxious about it. And I do if you're gonna do that, I do recommend going back and watching that old video, even if it's at like 2x speed or something, because I do have quote-unquote terms and conditions, which is basically just, oh, I'm more likely to do this, I'm less likely to do this, and, you know, no NSFW, no insane stuff. So anyways, yeah, I compiled a little list throughout the Discord server and the comment section, and some DMs of some mod requests, right? So I color-coded them. Will do, something that will be done. Will try. I will try my best to do these, but I can't guarantee finishing or releasing them. So that means I'm interested in them, but I can't finish them in a timely manner. We'll consider something interesting, right? Something that is not very high priority, but I think is worth giving a look at. So all the stuff here, 99% chance I'll be doing these, right? So let me go over them. Oh, by the way, I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to just look at them yourself. But 1,000 times Kamehameha or 10,000 times Kamehameha. So I've actually gotten a lot of suggestions to edit the Kamehameha to be bigger. Just to be clear, it's either going to be an edit of the Super Kamehameha or the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's Big Bang times 100 Kamehameha. I'll make it actually 1 times 100 or times 1,000, something like that. So that's gonna be crazy. I think, to be honest, it might be just Big Bang Kamehameha, or it might be, you know what, I think it could be both. I could do both. I can do both. That wouldn't be impossible. So yeah, a lot of people suggested this, so I'll do it. Anyways, Ryu from Street Fighters. There's actually some suggestions of mods I've already been doing, and Ryu has been one of them. So not only have I already worked on the mod, there's already a video on YouTube about it. I'm still gonna be working on that eventually. And another thing, one of the most popular Capcom related requests, Devil May Cry stuff. Sleep it off. And the funniest thing is, nearly everything that got suggested will be done related to DMC, because I'm already working on it or already planning to work on it. Maybe I'll make a whole video about all the Marvel vs. Capcom XYZ related stuff I'm doing. But yeah, I'm so excited that people are still interested in Devil May Cry. So now, something else from Invincible. So I'm gonna put, if I remember, I messaged someone about exactly what I'm doing from Invincible, so I'm gonna put that message up on screen. But yeah, the very few people that made it to the end of that video, they said instead of Homelander, nobody said Homelander, which is very funny, but people said they wanted Viltrumite drip, so you're getting that. You're getting Invincible outfit, Adam Eve's outfit, and a variation, which is like a combination of the two. I don't know, I don't want to spoil, but yeah, a combination of the two. And then a Cammy out. So somebody asked for Cammy's outfit from Street Fighter 6. That would actually be, that wouldn't be too difficult, but I'm also going to do Cammy's outfit from like every Street Fighter game ever, the leotard, but I'm also going to do it along with the Street Fighter 6 outfit, because again, I've been doing a lot of Street Fighter stuff. And then the She-Hulk transformation, I don't remember who exactly asked for this, but yeah, I'm going to be redoing this. Then the beams, somebody asked for a beam sizing tutorial plus 100 times stone bullets. So I am gonna make a sort of comprehensive, well, comprehensive quote unquote, because there's so much to cover when it comes to making skills. It's kind of hard, but I will basically make a video on how to make the overpowered skills that I do, so look forward to that. And 100 times stone bullet is what I will be making in that video. So yeah, if you are that one person looking for the 100 times or 1,000 times stone bullet, wait for that video. It's gonna be in the tutorial, and of course I'll leave a download because I'm not gonna let you watch an entire video just to tell you make it yourself. Now, and then I'm actually very happy someone suggested this. Oni's I forgot, was it Ultra 1 or Ultra 2? I think it was his Ultra 1, where he hits people in the air. It looks ball. I'm gonna leave footage on. Actually, I literally have 4K footage of this skill somewhere on my hard drive, so I'll put it up on screen if I remember. My power moves worlds. Stare into the face of death. But yeah, I was already making Oni. I was already attempting to make this skill. It was beating me, but it's very difficult to make, but I really want to make it because it's really cool. So yeah, somebody suggested Batman Beyond, but I'm also gonna do Batman, like kind of the same thing with the Cammy outfit. So I'm gonna do Batman, and I'm gonna do Batman Beyond, because that is a great suggestion. That is a fantastic suggestion. And man, I'm gonna do man. And something Dragon Quest related, and somebody suggested specifically potentially Hero's outfit from Curse King. So I did say so. I'm definitely gonna do something related to Dragon Quest because I know how to extract models from Dragon Quest games now. I've done it from Dragon Quest Heroes and Dragon Quest whatever that very new Dragon Quest game is, Echoes of Elusive Age, something like that. Anyways, somebody suggested Wonder Woman. I already did a Wonder Woman outfit, and I haven't even, it's mostly complete, I just haven't tested it in game yet. So next, somebody suggested a magician, or like a female magician, and I'm like, at that point I'll just use inspiration from Zatanna. So Deadpool, somebody suggested that a while back, and I was already making him, so Deadpool. And then Jill Valentine, I don't remember exactly who suggested it, but I was already making Jill Valentine. So now the will try stuff I really do want to get done, some mods I really do want to put out, but I can't guarantee my ability to finish them. So the TheHacka skill, this might actually be the easiest thing here and the most likely thing to be released, because it's cool enough where I think I could do something cool with it, right? And it's actually, you know, this skill tutorial, I could actually show how to make a TheHacka skill there as well. So anyways, yeah. And then there's a couple of characters from a game related to Nier Automata. 2 from Drakengard 3 and 5 from Drakengard 3. I am interested in the costume mod. The reason something like these are in will try is because there may be some, I want to make, as much as I want to make them, there may be some difficulties with executing them to their full quality, right? Xenoverse doesn't like small little details and decals very much. Alright, and then Elfet from Guilty Gear Strive. And then Nagoriyuki's hair. So I did say I wanted black hair, so I found a model of him. I may port that hair to Xenoverse, especially since it's a anime style game, so it might mesh well. And then Ram Lethal also from, somebody suggested Ram Lethal a long time ago. So I felt like if I'm doing 2 other Guilty Gear related things, I might as well look at that one. And now I don't think, at least to some extent, the design is that complex anymore. So now somebody suggested Timebreaker for female characters. The Timebreaker thing for female characters sort of exists in Breakers, so I'm like, okay, I'll look into that. And now Hit's outfit, people have been asking for Hit's outfit, not just for me, but for literally constantly for ages. So I'll definitely try this, but there's a reason it hasn't been made that often. And then this, I had no idea who this character is. It is a fighting game, but I had no idea who this character is, but I like the design. I'll put it up on screen if I remember. This is probably like the 50th time I've been saying that, but yeah. The spiky hair transformation. So the neat thing about this is that, like if somebody suggested this, if the video came out a day earlier, then I would have said no to this. But actually support was added to it nearly as soon as that video came out, or right before that video came out, thanks to Demon Boy. Although, one, it still might be too technical for me, and B, or two, whatever, Revamp might be doing it, and it may be conflicting when it comes to support, so there we go. An Orange Piccolo transformation! Yeah, so I think Namekians, they deserve love and care and all that. They deserve way more mods, so I think an Orange Piccolo transformation would be dope, although it may be a little bit difficult. Now, a first form Cell skill, I think actually 2 different people suggested something like this, where Cell actually takes his tail and absorbs somebody. I think that would be dope, that would be fire, so I'm gonna look into that. And a Satsui no Hado transformation for humans. So, I was already doing lots of Street Fighter stuff, and the type of game Xenoverse is, this would actually work perfectly, because we already have a bunch of different types of evil and dark auras. And then now, thanks to Eternity, another thing that if I upload the video earlier wouldn't be possible, but Satsui no Hado transformation for humans. It can change the skin to make it darker, etc. All that stuff. I'm just going to show you what Ryu looks like and Evil Ryu looks like in case you don't know. So yeah, I think this would be a cool transformation that would be better than straight up just super villainous. So then, Infinity Gogeta. So somebody actually got flamed for doing a suggestion like this, but if I'm planning in the future to make a tutorial very similar to like what I'm gonna be doing with Stone Bullet, a tutorial on how to make a character, and I do already technically have a tutorial for this on the channel, but it's outdated, or if not outdated, it could be higher quality and much more easy to understand. So this, at first looking at it, it looks very complex. It looks, oh wow, you need a lot of work. It'd be very hard to do, but it's actually not really that hard to do whatsoever. But in order to do it, I mean, it would be the perfect type of thing to make for a character tutorial, right? On how to use Blender, how to do stuff with the EMMs, how to do stuff with rigging. You know, you wouldn't be doing too intense work, but it would be something perfect for a tutorial. So even though this isn't the type of stuff I would do whatsoever, and I don't want people to keep suggesting stuff like this, I think it would work. I think it would work for the sake of showcasing how to do certain stuff via modding. So it actually works for both a character and a tutorial. And also, I should probably add a note here, but somebody did ask also for a character tutorial, how to make your own character and stuff. So yeah, this meshes perfectly with that. It's now a Majin transformation. So someone did ask for a Majin transformation, so if I'm gonna do this, which I think I might, out of all the transformations, this one might be one of the most likely ones that are kind of complex. It would be an Android 21 transformation. Again, and thanks to Eternity, this is much easier to do now. Thank you, Eternity. Everyone thank Eternity. Matter of fact, if you've made it to this point in the video, comment right now. Thank you, Eternity. Thank him. Because like half of these transformation requests wouldn't be possible without him. So I'm gonna make two different transformations based off this. One more like Majin 21 and the other more like Super Bro. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And then so somebody suggested specifically a Luigi transformation, but I'm also gonna use this to do Luigi transformation, a Mario transformation, maybe I'll call it Super Luigi and Super Mario, whatever. And then make a Luigi and Mario outfit for Cac, and then finish Bowsette. Yes, that's right. I've actually had a Bowsette mod in the drafts forever. And technically, if you know a little bit about replacing outfits in Xenoverse, you could use it for yourself. So yeah, the Discord server for that. Like, by the way, I don't want to make it think, I swear I'm not trying to funnel people to the Discord server. That's why I said that you can, if you have suggestions, you can comment under my video. But it's unfinished, so I did put it in the Discord server for now. So now I remember who suggested this one. Night Originality. A very large version of Instant Severance, right? I think it was slightly more complex than that, but they basically said, yeah, Instant Severance this. I don't know, when I start doing this, I'll look back at the request. But yeah, so I think it would be cool. I'd definitely do that. And someone also suggested some version of Instant Severance like Virgil's attack from DMC5, which I was already planning to do as a separate skill. So that's something that I don't think would be too out of the question. Now, so so this is also something I'll do with some requests. Some requests, even if if some requests are kind of like ridiculous or insane, I'll do a less insane version of that. So somebody suggested me to do a Granola mod, his mother, and the entirety of the planet as a stage. So first of all, I did not say anything about stages, right? So I'll say right now, I can't do stages pretty much at all whatsoever, except maybe recolor them a little bit. But yeah, not only that, I also don't read the manga that much, so I wouldn't even be able to do it that well. But yeah, I was already slated to do something related to the Cerealians, right? But in terms of an outfit mod, so I will put this right here. The person who suggested me doing an entire stage and doing those two characters, I'm sorry, that's a little bit much, okay? I will do an outfit mod. I'll do what I'm comfortable with, okay? And then somebody asked for a T-pose skill. Matter of fact, this should probably be up here. Well, I think it's only down here because of priority, but this would be very easy. If you've worked with anything related to animation, you've made a T-pose skill by accident, okay? So this is actually funny. Somebody suggested both Black Adam, a different person suggested Black Adam, and a different person suggested something related to Shazam. So first of all, I know how to get Injustice 2 assets, so this wouldn't be hard to make very much, and I could do a lot of stuff with it. I think a full-on transformation to either Black Adam or Shazam would be very fun, and you can make a cat costume for it, and you can make it for all races. So I think this would be a very good video, very good mod to showcase. Anyways, Cell intro animation. So somebody suggested this on the comment section of the previous video, and the funniest thing is, you see that thumbnail? That was originally supposed to be a screenshot of a custom animation I was working on. Well, not a custom animation. It was kind of custom. I didn't do much work on it, but the thumbnail of that video where you see Perfect Cell, that was originally supposed to be a intro animation, something similar to what the suggester suggested. So now the will consider section, something that I think is interesting, but for one reason or another is not very high priority. So I forgot I'm gonna skip over this one because I forgot exactly what it refers to, although I think if I go over the comments again I'll remember. So somebody asked for Mega Man mods, which I think is perfectly reasonable, especially considering I talked about Capcom. Now I'll admit I'm not a giant Mega Man fan. I was gonna do either Mega Man X or Zero at some point, and I may still do them, which is probably why it's here. But there's also a lot of cool designs from Mega Man that I could take from, so definitely will consider. No guarantees, but will consider. And then a reverse version of MUI, which basically just keeps allowing you to get hit. I forgot what the exact specification of this are, but this would be a very funny thing to make. So now, somebody suggested something related to Dual Fighter. I think it was a much more complex suggestion, but I was already looking into a way to do dual fighters, and I think I cracked it. Matter of fact, that way may straight up work for CAC. I'll say that again. I may have straight up done a dual fighters thing for CAC, CAC, custom character, whatever. And if you want to know what I mean by that, think of assists from Marvel vs. Capcom. Think of the father-son Kamehameha. So that something like that. So now, Majin Slam. So somebody wanted a special skill for Majin, so I'll put up the, if I remember, I'll put up the video footage right here. But yeah, I'm gonna, if I'm gonna do some Majin Slam move, it's gonna be inspired by Super Scroll's, I think it was a command grab from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now they said body slam, I don't know exactly what they had in mind. Maybe they could have linked a video or gone to Discord server and linked a video there, something like that. But yeah, I do think races like Majins deserve more custom stuff, so I'm definitely considering this, even if I can't fulfill their quest to exactly maybe what they would have thought. So anyways, a Kaioken revamp. So I think somebody literally asked me to make a version of Kaioken which is ×2 ×3, like literally multiplying it ×2 ×3. And that's I've tried doing something like that a long time ago, very overpowered. And to be honest, when it comes to transfer, so the reason it's in will consider is because I think it's cool. It's kind of hard to really showcase, except for just, oh, okay, you just want your character just one-shotted this dude. They have Kaioken on right now, so that's why it's kind of in will consider. I can't do something cool or unique with it visually, I'm not sure, so maybe I could make the aura really big, but besides that, yeah. So, whew. So the last few ones here are actually pretty interesting. So Ryuko from Kill la Kill. So I did say I was fine with revealing and kind of sexual stuff, but this might be a little much, or at least for my personal taste, right? It might be a little much, but yeah, I'll definitely consider it, 100%. And now Dragon Ball Legends port. So I'm sorry, at this point I'm going to be put on Fraud Watch. I do not play Dragon Ball Legend that much. I play Dokkan, and even that I haven't played all that much recently. And to be honest, there's already lots of people from what I see doing Dragon Ball Legends ports, and I'm not really that into. I'd rather do something unique using the plenty of already existing unique assets in both Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and Breakers. So, and I did say specifically in that video, which again you should go back and watch, you know, just to get an idea of what I do and what I want to do. That I want to do like if I'm doing a similar mod to someone else, I want it to be able to put my own unique spin on it. And a Dragon Ball Legends port is like kind of inherently, oh, you're porting this thing from one game to another, we kind of making the same mod as somebody else. Now, if the only mod that exists for it is paywall, then that's much more likely to get me to be interested. But regardless, yeah, I'm not that interested in Dragon Ball Legends. I'd rather make something cool out of existing Xenoverse stuff, and it would probably look better or more natural than just straight up just porting an animation from Dragon Ball Legends, right? The only people I really know that can really do that and make it look awesome is like Crystal or something. Crystal mods. Anyways, Fire SSJ transformation. So this is actually, I have no idea, again, gonna have to put me on fraud watch for this one. It was a very popular fan animation, but I don't remember watching it. I remember seeing clips of it, but yeah, it was a very cool, it was a very cool looking unique transformation. Now, I think I did say in that video that, oh, I wasn't interested in, like, your standard Goku and Vegeta XYZ transformation, which I guess I should talk about it now. A decent amount of people suggested Ultra Ego, something related to Ultra Ego, either an Ultra Ego Vegeta mod and an Ultra Ego Cat transformation. I'm gonna say right now, even though I haven't done it with any other requests in this video, I will say right now that I'm not interested in that. Also because I've already seen free mods that both have given Ultra Ego to Kak and have made it Ultra Ego Vegeta. Matter of fact, there's a video that might be coming up that'll cover those types of mods made by other people, and Ultra Ego will be a part of it. So I'm not interested in that, but this Fire SSJ transformation for Kak, this is definitely possible. The dude was acting like, oh, the funniest thing is that dude got banned from the server, and this is, actually he got 2 requests right here. These were made by the same person, but yeah, he said, oh, this might be impossible, etc., etc., and they were starting to make fun of other people's requests because they held back theirs, but the request they had was actually not that crazy, so yeah. So just a rule of thumb, right? I did say not to give me super insanely complex stuff, but at the same time, if you think something is possible, then request it. If you think something is possible at all, then request it, right? The worst thing I can say is no, right? Or just ignore you. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And blindfolds, another thing this dude suggested, again, got banned in my server for some other crazy stuff, but yeah, that's funny. This dude got banned, yet 2 of his requests might be done. That's crazy. But yeah, blindfolds. I'm making another mod, which might, by default, have me make blindfolds. So yeah, that might be done. And then, I don't know what this is, but Rem's maid dress, so I'm gonna look, so I'm gonna do I might do a maid outfit mod or something, and I may do this as a variation, so, and now, so final few. Super Mira, I think other people have done it before, but I'm also gonna do a Darkness Tower mod and a Darkness Tower outfit mod, so I'll do him along with her, and then, no, what's wrong with me? Anyways, yeah, Daedric armor. So I don't think someone specifically suggested Daedric armor, but they suggested armor that looked very similar to it, so I think that would already be something cool enough that I like, that would be similar to what they suggested. And then finally, I think this was a very old request, Rugal. He is from a fighting game that I don't play, but I am vaguely familiar with, and he did look cool enough, so I'll consider doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if your request did not make the list, this does not mean you can't suggest, or that I'm even done taking requests. I think I said that at the beginning of the video. Still keep suggesting, although this is probably the last time I'm going to make a video specifically related to taking requests, because I did get a lot. It was a little bit overwhelming, and it did have some crazy people come to my server and stuff, so. But yeah, you can keep suggesting, just keep in mind. Matter of fact, this list is probably a good idea of what I will and will take, right? So this is so pay attention to this video or something, right? A lot of Street Fighter stuff, a lot of CAC outfits and stuff. Anyways, yeah. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. The next video will likely be this, or this, as I said. This has been Jack Keck. Peace out.